What's it like being in camp this year after, last year you weren't really the guy. Now you've proven yourself Offensive Player of the Year in the Pac-12. Is it a different feeling now?
Nah, I mean, football is football at the end of the day. You know what I'm saying? You put the work in, you get the results. So just focus on putting in work throughout camp.
Do you feel like people treat you different?
No, I don't really feel like people treat me different because, I mean, like before I got hurt, most of the guys on the team knew what I was capable of. It's just nobody never seen it. So, I mean, now I finally got the opportunity to show it. I mean, yeah, it's a little more clout, but, I mean, everything's pretty much the same still.
Jarek, how deep is the tailbacks room right now? And maybe specifically, I know we talk about you a lot and Ashad and Alex, but what are you seeing out of Dion and Josiah and Jay Lee as well? How much depth and just competition do they add to the fold?
Well, I mean, like, we have a deep room, and, you know what I'm saying, we all just, like, feed off each other's success. I mean, like, despite me getting, like, the Player of the Year accolades and, like, all that stuff, all that does is, like, it motivates the other guys in the room. Like Fano was the leading rusher when I was hurt. So that just gave me the confidence in myself to, like, okay, maybe I could do that too. And, you know what I'm saying, we don't really, like get into it with each other. We all, like, build each other because that's going to bring the best out of us. So that's just what we focus on instead of, like, the depth and who's first, who's second, and, like, who's third and stuff like that.
Jarek, last year you were second in the country in yards or in carries per game.
Mm-hmm.
It was quite a lot of load. It was always 6 games, but I know Cheverini's told me he'd like to reduce that because that's a lot of carries. So do you feel like you'd like to reduce that? I mean, you want the ball, but is that wear and tear something you feel like you could do for 12 games, or would you rather be around 18 to 20?
I mean, I ain't tripping off getting the ball because, I mean, obviously I would want the ball, but I mean, like we have a good room, and I mean, yeah, it'll be like very beneficial, like to see more guys, like contribute to the team's success. But I mean, like, yeah, it'll be good. But if I have to, I'll do it. I got to do that the team win.
How much better can this group be when there is Alex, Ashad, other guys that are being successful to where you're effective in your 18 to 20, but they're really effective in their 8 to 10 carries as well.
Well, if we get to that point, then the sky's the limit because that's going to be hard to stop.
How much more cohesive can the running game be, considering you had spring ball and full camp?
What you mean?
How much more cohesive can the running game be for you?
I don't get it.
So now that we've had spring and a full fall last year, fall was kind of late. Like, you guys didn't have a lot of time to get together.
Well, I mean, I think the run game is going to be just as good as it was last year. I mean, we didn't really lose a lot of guys up front. We lost, like Will Sherman. That probably was about it. And we brought in a few guys. So, I mean, I think the running game is going to look good. I'm looking forward to the pass game.
When there's a quarterback competition, does that change anything for you in the run game? Do you almost look at that as kind of put the team on your back while they figure that part out?
I mean, not really, because I mean, all the quarterback really does hand it off to us. But, I mean, as far as, like, a whole offensive standpoint, I mean, we have 2 talented guys competing, and I feel like whoever gets the job is going to do just as good as the other guy. Like,
Did you spend much time watching the quarterbacks today, or is that something you don't pay attention to?
Nah, we be locked in doing our own little thing.
Okay.
That's going to work itself out.
From a player's perspective, Coach Terrell was telling us how nice it is to have that full off season and just have sort of a regular schedule. From a player's perspective, how nice is it to have this back as opposed to last year when it was so disjointed?
Yeah, I mean, all the COVID testing and, I mean, all the, like, short stuff crammed in at one time. I mean, that was kind of stressful, but, I mean, you get the opportunity to put the work in. If you put the work in, you get the results you want. So just focus on putting in work.
And with that full off season, was there anything I guess you did different, or is there any aspects of your game that you kind of focused on more?
I mean, I didn't really change no aspect of my game, but I mean, we was fortunate enough to get a new strength coach, and I feel like he's bringing out the max potential in a lot of guys. So I feel like the future's bright.
Anything else for Jarek?
I know you've been reluctant to talk about it in the past, but shedding the knee brace, are you going to be any faster? Half a step, quarter step?
I guess we'll see September 3rd.